Welcome to Edinboro Television. I'm Taylor Buffington.
And I'm Tracy Gabel, and welcome to your first weekly news update of the fall semester. In June, the Pennsylvania System Board of Governors voted to raise tuition at all 14 state-owned universities by 3.5%. The tuition increase will help to close a projected $58 million gap in the Pennsylvania state system of higher education's operating budget for the new fiscal year. The raise is expected to erase about $31 million of that deficit. This move comes as Governor Tom Wolf and the state legislature are still discussing the Pennsylvania budget. Tune in next week as Drew Patrick speaks to university officials about what the university is doing to assist students.
BoroSync Create Their OrgSync is a new app available to students to help keep them connected to Edinboro clubs and organizations through BoroSync. Students can learn about events going on campus from their newsfeed. It also allows students to check out club and organization profiles, request funds and make withdrawals from SGA, and so much more. Students may access this app by logging into their My Edinboro and clicking on the BoroSync icon.
As we get settled into the fall semester, you can tell renovations have been made throughout the campus. One of the newest features is located on the first floor of Compton Hall. This new mural unites all of Edinboro's campus media organizations and gives the wall a new futuristic view.
In 2012, I did a large-scale installation at the Erie Art Museum, and then someone from campus media had seen that and wanted that for Edinboro. During the project that took me 4 months, my Edinboro graphic design intern, Jake Haddad, helped me conceive the art, and then my graphic designer, Kayla Nesselhoff, helped me create all the branding.
Well, what I think this mural really represents is it represents the coming together of our campus media organizations. The fact that ETV, WFSC, and The Spectator now all work together to push content to edinboronow.com is a really significant improvement. It's very professional, and we think that this mural really is kind of a cool indication of the idea of bringing those organizations together to do really good things.
This mural can be viewed on the first floor of Compton Hall outside of The Spectator and WFSC 98.9 office.
Edinboro has a new program offered to freshmen. This program is called the Learning Commons. The Learning Commons is a combination of the Academic Success Center, the Center for Career Development, Adult Student Services, and International Student Services, all served in one. It is catered to students in need of help within the area stated above. Students can find the Student Center located on the second floor of the Baron Fornes Library. More information will be given to provide students with a better understanding of the changes occurring.
Over the summer, Edinboro University launched a new Twitter account, @EdinboroUNews. This new account is designed to be a place to inform media organizations about what's happening at Edinboro's campus. Meanwhile, the @Edinboro Twitter account will still be around and directed more towards current and prospective Edinboro students.
Next week, we have a look at what is making national headlines this week. Stay tuned.
Members of an interfaith community center held a candlelight vigil on Thursday while mourning the loss of 2 beloved journalists from the WDBJ TV studio in Roanoke, Virginia. According to the Associated Press, 24-year-old Allison Parker and 27-year-old Adam Ward were shot and killed during a live interview at the beginning of last week. Gunman Vester Lee Flanagan shot himself as police pursued his vehicle and was pronounced dead hours later. Vicki Gardner, the third victim of the shooting, is recovering at a local hospital in Roanoke.
Coming up, we have your weekly weather forecast, followed by your Fighting Scots Sports Report. Keep watching.
Welcome to the first Fighting Scots Sports Report of the 2015-16 academic year. I am Tyler Trumbauer. We kick things off with Borough football, who will do the same this week. Scots will open up the season Thursday evening at Sox Harrison Stadium when they host St. Joe's of Indiana at 6 p.m. It'll be a different team from last year. Jake Sisson looks to be the starter under center for Borough, and Darren Massey, a preseason Division II All-American, will lead the receiving corps along with Connor Holland and Alex Caratelli as well. Colby Hughes is unfortunately missing from that group, but the Scots still look to continue some success from late in last season. If you can't make it out to this game this Thursday, you can watch it on ETV on Edinboro.tv online or listen to it on WFSC 88.9 with Mike Fenner and myself on the call. The women's soccer team will get its season underway just a few days after the Boys of Fall here at Sox Harrison Stadium. The ladies will have to replace 6 starters from last year, including goalkeeper Megan Kelly, who owns nearly every goalkeeping statistical record, and all-time leading scorer Liz Debo, as well as Becca Costello, who was the first Fighting Scots women's soccer player to earn All-American honors. The ladies open up the season on September 3rd, which is Thursday, at Clarion at 7 p.m., and have their first home game on Saturday, September 5th at 1 p.m. The women's volleyball team won't be playing at home for quite a while, but nonetheless, its season starts on Friday, September 4th, in the Hall of Fame City Challenge. The squad remains mostly intact, including Jen Gruber and Sydney Squid Trathan, who had a sensational freshman season starting out of the gate. Additionally, senior Mara Maycock will be back for her final campaign as a Fighting Scot, but potentially in a new position as a libero, as she will be replacing the graduated Haley Merritt. The ladies' first home match of their 2015 campaign will be on September 29th against Damon College of New York. The men's and women's cross-country teams already had one event this season, their annual alumni meet, but have another home meet this Saturday morning. The men's team lost leader Matt Link to graduation, but most of its core remains from a year ago as they're ranked 3rd in the preseason polls. The ladies lost Emily Aarons, Casey Jones, and others from the PSAC and Atlantic Regional Championship team, but are picked 2nd in the PSAC preseason coaches poll. That's all for this week. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at ETV Sports to stay up to date on all the latest Borough athletic happenings.
Football season is upon us, and the Borough football is kicking the season off in style with a great Fighting Scots kickoff event. Before the Boys of Fall take on visiting St. Joe's College of Indiana at 6 p.m., there will be a great party full of free food, music, games, contests, and giveaways, including a free Apple Watch and a $200 Edinboro University bookstore gift card. Festivities begin at 4:30 p.m. at Sox Harrison Stadium before the Scots kick off the season at 6 p.m. So Taylor, how was your summer?
It was really fun. I went to Six Flags Great Adventure with my brothers.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I went camping with my parents and my sisters. A lot of family time and a lot of bug bites.
That sounds like fun. I wonder what everyone else did over the summer.
You know, I was wondering the same thing, Taylor. So I asked them. This is what they said.
I think my favorite part of the summer was the first 2 weeks. I ended up going on a study abroad with Slippery Rock over to Italy.
I spent my summer looking at grad programs. Graduate in the spring, so looking forward to my next step. Syracuse is beautiful.
The most exciting thing I did over the summer was that I went to Uganda, Africa, to visit some people that I know there.
I spent the entire summer in Outer Banks, North Carolina, in Corolla, lived on the beach, and had a blast.
I went on a trip to Erie. It was fun.
I went to the comic book store with my friend a lot.
Well, that's all the news we have for you this week.
Be sure to tune in next week for more of the latest news both on and off campus.